Good morning to whoever's here. Good morning. I'm chilling, relaxed. Yeah. I caught my longs last night. I'm not pressed to go long today, or unless I get an entry, but pretty much we played the Midnight Open. Midnight Open held all night, as you can see. After it held, we popped. And this was the first pop we did right here. So I got out of my positions there. So now I'm chilling, I'm relaxed. I'm just waiting for either a pullback or something. If we get a pullback, I'm gonna still go long because I mean that's what the trend is right now. If we look at the daily as far as top-down analysis goes, we have a daily 2 up, not only on NQ, but we have a daily 2 up on ES. So this, my outlook or bias for the session as of now is bullish until, or bullish so long as we don't break a daily 2 down. So I'm looking, oh, this is both. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking for longs on the pullback if we can pull back 1, and 2 if we can hold the pullbacks. So I've already played my longs last night on NQ. I don't need to play anything right now. I'm just chilling and waiting. Can this rally more? Yeah, but it's not in my full system to play it. So I wait. a boring market right now. I would love to get trading, but why would I want for something that's not there? You get me? So just chilling still, sitting on my hands waiting. I don't gotta force much of anything. I'm hearing news that Top Step fucked up yet again on CPI news. Just being patient and waiting. Oh wow, big pop. ES is not doing it though. There's divergence right now. We have ES and NQ. They're not necessarily telling two different stories, but ES is taking its sweet time to pop. It makes me kind of want to play ES over NQ, but yeah, it looks like we have some more upside to go right now. If we break above 26 on NQ, a squeeze is coming. It's just ES is choppy right now. I'm still sitting cash. If ES gives me a pullback to 7,008 and we hold that 7,008 level, I will go long. If not, I don't mind sitting and waiting. NQ is trying to push, but I'm not going to fall for anything. I'm just gonna wait for ES to give me the setup. I feel like ES is gonna be a lot more cleaner. I think NQ is just gonna, like, NQ can still run, but I think the pullbacks are gonna be too sharp for me as far as like the type of stop loss that I want, because I want a tight stop loss here. So ES may be the one I play. I don't want to deal with too much volatility right now, so I think ES is going to be the one I go for. Beautiful pullback. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fucking pullback. right, y'all. I'm gonna try a long soon. I'm trying to hold that 8 level. Let me see where I'm gonna put my stop. I know where I put my stop. Put my stop at 1. So let me see. Gotta play this smart. Gotta play this one smart. All right, I'm gonna try long here at 710, 7010. Stops are at 7,000 flat. Well, 7,050 is my stop, but I went long. So I said where I was gonna go long. We met that level. Let's see if we can take this up and bounce. Let's see if we can have NQ here help us with the push. We'll see, but I went long. I'm very light on the long position on ES, super light. Super light. So real quick, I just want to keep things real simple with you all here. I am still in my long, so I'm still in my long, but I want to clear some things up on the chart so I can just demonstrate something to keep it simple. If we hold above this yellow line, the simple yellow line here, if we hold above it, the trend should continue up for the rest of the day. If we hold under this yellow line, now what targets are going to hit, I don't know what targets are going to hit to the upside. The only thing I can do is just make the run for previous high, which is up here in the 30s, and then go from there. But if we hold under this yellow line here at 7,850, right? Not only will I potentially get stopped out, but we can flush to 69.85. Yes, 69.85. We have some support down there, so like it'll flush to 69.85, then like 81, and like 77. So 69.85 to 69.77 would be the first area where it would try and bounce. And if that doesn't hold, it'll flush lower to 69.65, 61, and then let's just call it 53 at its lowest. So really the line in the sand right now for buyers is this yellow line right here. And that's where they held it all last night up until the news. So news hit and boom, they popped it. But anyways, if we don't hold this, that's not going to be good for buyers and for my long position. Now, I'm in a very light long position, so that's something I do want to know. It's super light. So even if I were to take a loss on this trade, I'm still in profit from last night's long that we took, which is here. So yeah, my long, I went long at 7010.75. So around up here is where I went long. And my stop loss is 7,050. So like 7,000.50. That's my stop. And so this yellow line here is the line in the sand that really would need to hold. just tagged my stop. They breached my stop. So like I said, look at what's happening now. It should now go down here to this yellow line at 69.85. And the only way I would play my or go long on it is if it got back above that 710 area. So if it doesn't, then I'm gonna leave it alone. But yeah, for right now I'm stopped out. Small little hit. Nothing crazy. If it bounces off of this 84 level, then I may try it again for longs, but if not, I'll just hold off and wait. What I like is I'm following my system, so that yellow line failed to hold, and look at what happened afterwards. Look at that big candle. So I know exactly what to anticipate. So if we pump back above 7,008, I will go back in longs because I know what level will have held. But if not, I can hold this out and wait. It just seems like they don't want to let shorts have fun right now, which is kind of interesting. Looks like we might get that pump back above it. Oh yeah. It looks like we might do it. If they take it back above it, I'm going back in. Because at that point, I would know that they're holding that midnight open. Just waiting, still waiting. Maybe we can sell a little bit lower here to the 69.85 or pop back above 7,009. But I'm waiting. I could take it off the value area low at 7,001 as well. So I have like I have 3 options to play long. Waiting for 69.84 would be my safest. Playing long at 7,001 would be semi-safe because we're playing off a value area low. Playing above 7,009 would be safe because we're playing above a midnight open, and it would be holding above a value area low, so it would be safe. I'm literally just waiting, so either this sweeps or it pops. Ladies and gents, we have pulled down towards this 89. I would like to see us tap it. We'll see what happens. We're gonna get a new candle that's gonna open. This is good so far. I'm liking this. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Just being very patient. Alrighty, ladies and gents, I'm going to try my last set of longs. Alright. I will let you all know when I get into those longs. I could wait. I'm gonna wait for this 1 minute candle to finish playing out here. There's 1 minute left on it. I'm just waiting. But we're approaching a level that I do want to long at. Okay, we're at the level. Got new candle opening up in about 5 seconds. No position yet, just still waiting. I want to see if they do a little sweep. Where are we at? 88, 76. Still waiting. Looks like we got a failed 2 down that's could potentially go into play. We got a new 30-minute candle about to form as well. So what is that, 40 seconds? We're bouncing off a midnight open, a previous midnight open, bouncing off of an opening range as well. I do want to long this, not until I trying along at 89.25. Stop is going to be 79. No, 78. Actually, I'll have this stop at, I'm having this stop at 76. That's where my stop is, 76. Holding my longs. Still holding my long positions. Shout out to the 5 viewers on a live. I do this for you guys. Soon we'll have hundreds and thousands of viewers, but you know, until then, I like this consolidated.
The system works, man. The system works.
Dude, like, I can't. It works so much that it's boring, if that makes sense. You get me?
Yeah.
Like today, I was like, okay, we made money overnight. You know, we caught the longs. Mind you, I didn't even know it was CPI. I was like, where's this pop coming from? And I said it. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna trade if we stay up here unless we pull back and we get an entry set up, obviously, to what the system says. Like, I'll take the long then. But if not, then I won't take the long. And it just so happens that not only did we give up the overnight rally, but we gave it a plus more. And within doing that, set us up on a 30-minute at least, which is still early, but I mean, CPI hit. So when it's data like that, I don't always expect things to be picture perfect, but 30-minute looks like it's back dipping into the buyer zone. And a 1 hour, it looks like it's still exiting its buyer zone. So it looks like we could not only maybe catch new all-time highs, but for the most part, run it up back to either overnight highs at 770.15 or take it back to CPI highs at 770.36. So they got 1 to 2 ways to approach, you know, targeting your upside. But yeah, the system literally works. So I went again. I will say us going long at 70.10 wasn't a bad thing. It wasn't bad whatsoever. And the reason why I say it wasn't bad is because if we go on a 5 minute now, I will say I should have waited for the new 30-minute, because even at that point, it wasn't, you know, it didn't look like this. It still was up there. So I should have waited. However, it was CPI. So I was like, maybe they may prematurely buy this back up. But the reason why we tried it was because it was a midnight open and it was looking like it was holding, and I was on a 5 minute, so that was my mistake, right? But when it failed, I didn't quickly rush back in it, did I? I said, if this fails, we are gonna, not only am I gonna get stopped out, but we're gonna go down here to this midnight open, or this yellow line down here at 69.84. And if these don't bounce, you know, from 84 to 76, hence where my stop loss is, then all hell will break loose and we'll go down to 66 and even lower, right? Now, notice where it's trying to bounce around that 84. Had some slippage, but it's bouncing off that midnight open. So we can take it back from 84 just from a technical point, a technical move. Even if you don't want to capture all the highs, you can take it from 84 back up to 7,008, right? And now if that breaks out, you don't have any more midnight opens to really work with. So in that case, you just run it up to the previous highs. And previous highs was CPI open at 70.36. So that's how I will at least go about playing the upside on this. Picture perfect setup will be the 30-minute fully baked in like we seen last night. This is picture perfect. But hey, it is what it is. I'm still in my longs, still holding longs. So yeah, the system works. You know, I'm honestly, the reason why I'm speechless is because, like, again, this is like 8 years worth of what the fuck was in my head. Josh, I'm sure you've heard me say multiple times throughout the years, I wish I could just code what's in my head. Like, I need to get it on code. I need to get it on code so I don't have to keep manually inputting it and manually doing it, right? And I finally just sat down and figured it out. And so obviously still needs a bit more tweaking, but for the most part, everything looks pretty good. We have a clear edge in the market, whether it's playing the upside or downside. So even if you see people shorting, like people, of course people shorted this, of course, but you wouldn't have had any FOMO missing out on the shorts. You would have been like, okay, like, let's see how low the sellers can take it until they present a long setup, and you'll know the long setup will present based on what has to form with the stochastic RSIs, with price holding what midnight open and everything, right? So yeah, you can literally, with the system, you can choose to play both sides, go long, go short, or you can just choose to go short, or you can just choose to play long only, you know? So don't ever let anybody, and people used to tell me this all the time, and they still do from time to time, but they'd be like, oh, Jay, why are you always bullish? You only play longs. There's nothing wrong with making money. There's nothing wrong with making money. You don't have to follow the masses. You don't have to follow the herd. The reason why I would, you know, play longs almost every time is because I just preferred to do it. And when my system would show me the setup, I would take it. If I got stopped out, I got stopped out. It is what it is. But yeah, the system works. It works so much that, like, yeah, you guys don't necessarily need alerts. You can literally just take the trade setup, set your alerts, and know, okay, we understand what levels he's talking about, because those levels are midnight opens. And if you know what the definition of midnight open, then you can literally just exploit the hell out of this market. not gonna lie, Josh, I do have MNQ trailing with these longs, but hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I went long on MNQ at 816, so like around here. Yes, sir, it was. But I mirrored it based off of ES holding its midnight open. And I'm actually, I do want to trim it, but because I can now, I have more, I call it insurance. People call it a buffer, but you know, just gives me that much more of a cushion. So like if this, let's say I do take a loss on the ES, I still would have made a lot on the NQ to where like it's technically not a loss, but yeah, that's just me. That's just me. You don't always have to mirror, but I just do it like here and there. I don't almost always do it. Let me not lie, kind of almost always do it. But I try not to mirror heavy, if that makes sense. If I'm mirroring, I'm gonna mirror light. I am up 648 for the day across 3 accounts, so that's this is about $1,800. There's a VR. It's in the script, but I need to fix that code and refine it a lot better to be more accurate. So I don't advise to run it on the script, but just run the indicator separately, if that makes sense. Run the session volume profile separately. Yeah, because I'm trying to code the session volume profile within that, but honestly, I might just leave it out only because session volume profile is almost always updating. So you could just have a separate script, a separate volume indicator or session volume profile indicator running, like you see on my right screen here. And on my left, this is a separate one running. This is a beautiful run up so far. We were long off of 89, so it's just looking pretty good so far. Get those payouts, get those payouts, get those payouts. and we're still looking for this yellow line to touch. So what I'm gonna do, just to clear things up, because I know what the charts are saying, but I'm gonna just clear things up just for the viewers. Just want you guys to really just pay attention to the yellow line. We want to see this yellow line get touched here, 7,008. We're getting a squeeze right now. And if we can pierce above the 7,008, 7,009 level, we should make a run up for the highs. And at that point, I'll be out, close the live, call it a day. Because at that point, I would have already made money last night. Would have been blessed to make money today during a New York session. Don't want to get any more greedy than that. I can wait for overnight to give me another setup, and I can take that. So let's see what the market has in store for us. Yep, above 7,008 we can go. You just got to get above, remember that opening range. We got an opening range at 7,000, which is also, I think, a value area low. If I pull up my, was it there on a 1 hour? I think it's there on a, no, it's not. It's just an opening range level. So if we can clear above that, we should be able to get that squeeze going there to 7,008. We've already bounced off the value area low here at 88, which lined up with an opening range, which also lined up with the previous midnight open. So that's beautiful for confluence to long, especially with our stochastic RSI placement, at least on a 30-minute per se. Same with the 1 hour, actually. Oh my fucking beautiful. Jesus Christ. They could actually run this up. Sorry, I got a little bit too excited. They could really run this up now. Just looking at the 1 hour setup, if they can hold this 7,000, we can really run up. So we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. That 7,000 is going to be the crucial level, in my opinion. We got to get back above that. That 1 hour is in a buyer zone heavy, which means like we could low key go higher than 36, but I wouldn't care for all of that, honestly. Honestly, wouldn't care for all of that. We're getting above the 7,000 here. NQ is trying to push and give us that assistance, which would be beautiful. NQ, if we're just looking at it from a volume session profile point of view, it did break under its value area low a little bit, for 2 candles, and then got back above it. Now it's holding above its point of control. If it continues to hold above this white line or point of control, we should see, and this is just technical, and this is a market auction range, we should see NQ go to 25,989. That's, again, if it holds above this value area low at 25,869 to 25,884, we should see it push to 25,989 and maybe have some upside slippage to run to CPI highs. It's kind of crazy though, Josh, that like I deadass did not know that we had CPI today. I forgot to check the economic news. That actually tells it says a lot. It says one for one, a major thing, price precedes news. So if you see the technical setup, it's gonna go. It just needs that extra, that extra umph, so to speak, and that extra umph is the news. So we knew that this was going to make an upside push, but I just didn't know how soon it would do it. I thought it was going to do it during our New York session, but that news is what gave it that extra umph and hit my target. So that's actually nice to see. I'm expecting some turbulence here at 7,000 only because it's 5 minutes stochastic RSIs and I seller zone. So if they do pull it back, I won't be surprised. But I would love a nice, beautiful squeeze out of here at 7,000. At 7,000 is a psychological level for not only buyers but sellers, which is why we've seen some turbulence there on the 5 minute. What's up, man? You can't hear me? Can you guys hear me? On YouTube? I hope. Josh, can you kind of double check and see if you could hear me on YouTube? Because if not, that means I would have been talking to the blank. Yeah, please, because somebody in the chat saying they can't hear me, which is kind of weird. There's a squeeze right now. It's quiet? Really? Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. How about now? Is it still quiet now? There's no way. Like quiet as in you can't hear me, period. Like there's no sound. Oh, now it's good. There's no way. Like quiet as in you. Oh, God damn it. Okay. Let me adjust my mic. I'm sorry about that. But like previously though, you guys were able to hear like everything I was able to say, even though it was quiet. I wasn't talking to the void. Oops. That's my bad. Should have did a tester. Okay, I mean, as long as you guys were able to hear what I was saying, and so for now that you guys can hear me, I'm just gonna reiterate, I am long. I did go long at 6989.25 on ES. We are looking for a squeeze to this midnight open here at 7,008. But yeah, that's about that on the position. But yeah, that's okay. as long as you all keep your, I'm talking for the people in my Discord, as long as you all can keep your size relatively light and keep your risk okay, even on losses, you should still be, you know, okay. You should still be good, you know. So we can keep having good trades like this, wait for our setups. By next week, maybe we should be getting some payouts. So I mean, at least I know I am. So yeah. Josh, I kind of want to get 20 accounts. I don't know, like I don't know. Something's just telling me to get 20 accounts. But the way I want to do it is I want to like straight to funded. So like with multiple firms, whoever offers straight to funded. So 555, and then put them all in a trade copier and run it that way. I don't mind the evals. I just don't want to. I don't want to waste my time trying to like waste a valuable trading day, you know, trying to pass an account. Or what could be a valuable trading day, rather. So the 7,000 level, again, it's a psychological level for not only buyers, but sellers. We can hold above it. We should still be good to push up. I still think we should push up because based on my setup, we held this yellow line. So we at least have to go test this yellow line. At least. If we don't, we don't, but it's just based on my system. Okay, I'll look into them. I believe you've even gotten paid out with them too. This is your first time coming live on YouTube? No. I'm trying to be more consistent with it. I've been live. If you go look on my channel, like you can see other lives that are still there. But I mean, this is my first time trying to branch out from my Discord and, you know, put myself out there on other platforms and everything. So yeah, I'm trying to make this a more consistent thing on YouTube. So hopefully it goes somewhere. You know, I don't expect, you know, a crazy rapid growth overnight. I know that it's going to take time, but you know, maybe YouTube will trigger the algorithm and push my lives out there and everything like that. But if not, it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna do it just to document it, and yeah. Crazy market volatility right now. Out of nowhere. Again, that was that 5-minute turbulence. I guess they wanted to sweep this. They swept it. Let's see if it holds. Like, what is, look at this. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Crazy. You said not the 1 hour you wanted to see? What do you mean? What do you mean, Josh? 1 hour don't look bad. It's a 1 candle. Consolidation still. 2 down didn't trigger, even on that pullback, which is pretty interesting. So it's almost like nothing ever happened right now. Like nothing, bro. What the fuck is this market on? I honestly might be out at 7,010 because I might not want to deal with these kind of sweeps. Because like, what the hell? All right, take care. Take care. Let's see what happens here with this new candle. Is it going to sweep down or is it going to push up? This market right now is kind of weird. We may not be able to enjoy our stay for too long. It's just very manipulative right now. I still think it's going to push up just based on a 30-minute, but it's just kind of sweepy. Like, look at ES there. It's just acting a little bit weird. Nice pop right now. We're trying to get back above 7,000. I'm up 220 on NQ right now per account, which is crazy. We're holding above 7,000. I might call it here. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. 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 Yeah, I might honestly exit and this thing can still run, but we'll see. We will see. I'm being impatient, kind of being impatient. You're kind of seeing it live. See, I'm just like everybody else. I'm human too. I can get impatient. I would like to see a 2 up to get us going here, but we'll see. We will see. I would deadass just sell. I will set a sell at 70.25. Or 12. It's just no. Yeah, let's go to 12. Let's go to 12. Let's go to 12. Cause I don't want to be in this for too long. Let's at least try to go to 12, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we might not be able to enjoy our stay for too long here. I already trimmed my M and Q runners, so I'm just in ES right now. Or actually, I'm all out of M and Q, but I'm just in ES. So I have no runners going or no mirrored trades, just one position.
I ended up closing out on all three of my accounts, re-entering on one of them. Like I don't even know what happened, dude. It closed out on one, and the other two left them open, so I just neutralized it.
That was weird.
Trade up eight's tripping, dude.
Is it? I think it's certain firms, because I know Top Step is tripping. So I would actually like it did that like on its own or something, or like was that during the sweep or something?
No, it was during the sweep.
Did you have tight stops or something?
Yeah, I moved my stop loss up to break even once we
see, oh,
7,000.
right.
My stop loss was at 86.50, but on two of my accounts it had the same stop loss, but it didn't trim me out.
Oh, okay.
It was a little bit too tight, because whenever you said you were going long earlier, I had already added two longs, and then I went and added a third long down into that 84s, 85, so my DCA was like around. I showed the teller to break even a little bit under that, but the midnight open, but I did not expect that big of a sweep. I was thinking we were going to go for the 7,008 realistically.
Right. That's exactly why I'm not currently moving my stop on this long position. So it either, stops me out and I'll take it, because again, I already have that buffer from that MNQ mirror that I just did, or it goes and hits my full target. But if it does that sweep again, so long as it holds above that yellow line that it just tried to sweep, we should be good, right? And that's what we're currently seeing. And that's why now I'm currently just trying to see, okay, like we had CPI, they popped it, they sold it off. Let's see if they now reclaim that CPI high, so to speak. And so now, me personally, I have my target at 70.24. If it hits, perfect. If it doesn't hit, perfect. My trade will have, or my thesis will have worked as far as like my risk management. So I wouldn't be upset. I'm still in a light position on this ES trade. So I'm chilling. We're up. What's 89 minus 75? How many points is that? That's about 50. What is that? 13 points or so? Let me see. Wait, hold on. My math is off.
I like how NASDAQ moved though.
Yeah, 17 points.
Entry of MES, we had a way better move correspondent on NASDAQ.
Yeah, I believe so.
I like that mirroring concept, holding midnight open on ES and taking the MNQs.
Mirror. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because at the same time frame about that 1030s area, we were just basing out here near the 820s, 800s. I mean, what are we up? What is that, like a $300 per contract? Yeah, basically. That was clean.
I kind of want 70-24 now that I'm seeing this push. MNQ is moving very well. The fact that MNQ is running for these highs tells me ES is going to run for its highs. So yeah, I want that push. I have my target set there. This is actually a beautiful session. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a beautiful fucking session. Holy shit. Talk about just being patient and waiting. We were literally just sitting there. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. And now the wait has or is paying off. I'm up 810 for the day across 3 accounts. So what is that? 860. That's like 2100.
This is the move I was looking for. Yeah, above 708, this thing can fly back to the session highs. That's my ultimate target here. Target on the 27th break. I think you already did that earlier in the morning today.
Yep.
NQ is strong, man. That is for sure.
Very strong. I'm holding my long still. We've broken above. We're pushing. I mean, I don't. There's not really much to say. Yeah. We're above both midnight open, so we could just run. But honestly, chat, I know I did say wait for 724. But still going. Wow. Why did I exit MQ? Why? Oh my goodness. Anyways, who the fuck? Who am I banning? Oh, Josh. Oh no, Jonathan. Nah, but I might exit this. I might exit this position soon and be done with it, because I kind of want to go play 2K. You caught the longs, John? Or
just a portion.
NQ is just going crazy.
I caught the shorts.
Yeah.
And then a portion of the longs, but I was raising my stop a little too high. Although I really saw this coming.
It's the typical CPI play. They pop it, flush it, run the highs. The typical CPI play.
And just run it back for PPI.
Literally. I think it's PPI tomorrow.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. We'll run this a little bit. See if we get 20s. Let's see if we could tap some 20s. See if we could break this value area high right here. If we can break this value area high, I'm sure we can make the run for 24. I'm sure of it. I'm up about, what are we sitting at? 830 per account. I have 3 accounts running, so that's, can't do the math right now. It's too many numbers. 2490 on the day. And I'm not even playing with size, so we're still just keeping size relatively light. Yes, I am still long. I'm gonna be exiting soon though, because like, as much as I do want to run, like I would love to run this thing up. I just don't wanna sit here and watch paint dry, because I am kind of tired too. So, and it can run to my target, but you know what? 689 to 7013. That's good. That's a pretty good move. That's a really good move. Even if you took one lot, that's still a really good move. Can we break the value area high? The 30-minute says we can break it. We have, what, 1 minute left? What I'll do is I'll wait it out. I'll wait the minute out and see how we do. Maybe we pop on the new 30-minute candle and I'm just being a little bit impatient just because, like, I'm groggy, but... break those value area highs. Come on. NQ is doing it. Like, yes. Can you like look at your partner and follow along? It's not hard. We got 40 seconds. New candle will open in 40 seconds. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. Let's see if we get a pop with this new candle. New candle's open. Is it going to give us a 2 up? It's holding above midnight open. So if it does pull back, we got to get it to hold above 7,009 on any pullbacks. Let's see if we get a pop here with a 2 up trigger. It'll be a 2-2 continuation to the upside. And that target is 70.24. So I'm actually going to bring my target just a little bit down to 70.23 or 22. Because nothing is ever perfect. It looks like we can get a pop here. Still holding my position. I kind of just said fuck it. I want to see the 2-up trigger. If I get the 2-up trigger, I'm definitely holding for 70.24. But I'll be out at 22. But yeah. Still in. I've already exited my M&Q, so I don't have any M&Q longs running. It's just ES now. It's just ES. If we can break above this 15 level, we should see the 2-up trigger, and then we should start pushing. Here's the pullback to 7,009. If it holds, we should still continue to push up. I'm gonna still hold my long position. Still holding it. It's just gonna be boring. I'm gonna play some games while I wait. Okay, so we broke under 7,009. See if we can hold 7,000 flat. If we can't, we're not going to be able to enjoy our stay for too long. And I'll have to exit this position. What was that, 715? I kind of felt like I should have exited at 15, but I was like, let me just risk it for the biscuit. But we'll see what happens. Let's see if the 7,000 area holds. And we just play that. Let's go on a 5-minute here just to see what's going on. I want to see if they find buyers here at 7,000. Nice pop so far. Market looks like it might start stalling out here. Not liking it. It's kind of annoying me. It's kind of annoying me. Like, we could have been, you know, gotten a nice squeeze and everything like that, but market looks like it's gonna start stalling out soon if it doesn't get a break above this 7,009 area. We give up 7,000 again, I'm done with the trade. I'm not about to sit here and stare at it all day. So buyers better step in here. Alrighty, chat. I'm not playing with this market anymore. It can do whatever it wants to do. Exiting my position. I'm all out my position. It can bounce from here if it wants to. It can dump from here if it wants to. I'm done trading for the day. About like what, 22.50. I'll take it. I don't care. If it wants to hold 7,000 and bounce, go for it. But this price action is just not something I want to deal with and sit through. I think the market is dried out now, at least for now. But yeah, that'll be all for today. Thank you all for showing up. I'll be live tomorrow. Yeah.